has been an interesting weekend for me. I have been, well, I flew down to Las Vegas late. I was supposed to leave Thursday night. That plane got delayed until Friday morning. And I understand that no planes flew out of Vegas on Thursday night. So I can't even imagine what their airport was like, because while I was there, I thought it was pretty ridiculous. It was standing room only. And I don't love crowds all that much. You know, you might not think that I'm that way, but I tend to just breathe deeply and get through it. And when me right now, Jax, animal, I have to really meditate and breathe deeply in order to get through it all. So that's what I was doing in the middle of the Vegas airport on Sunday coming back. So I was supposed to spend a few days, but it ended up only being kind of 2.5. So, but I did have fun. My cousin and his wife and their kids and her parents were absolutely amazing. And I got treated like a queen and fed well and eat authentic Dominican Republic food, and that was fantastic. So they worked hard making me that for lunch the last day. It was just amazing. So, and I got to go to the Age of Chivalry Renaissance Festival, and that was super cool. The one thing I will say is, if you haven't been to a Renaissance fair in Montana, you should really go, because they're not quite as busy with attendees. But we do have a lot of free entertainment, and it's so good to see all that. I don't know if we know how lucky we are in Montana. So I'm just going to tell you, we are very lucky in Montana to have the Renaissance festivals that we have, and the super good people that put them on. So thank you to Ken Hack and to oh my gosh, brain cramp. To the Bozeman and Missoula Renaissance festivals for putting all those on. Cricket, that's who I'm trying to think. Goodness. So we went from being in the 80s and me having to have the air conditioning on to snow this morning. It is now quit snowing, but it didn't get any warmer. And I have to have a heater right beside me. So that's been fascinating. I don't love that. I mean, I do like the change of seasons. I will clarify that. I love the change of seasons, and I love to see the snow. I just don't actually love to drive in it and be in it. So I don't like to shovel it. If I could be in a nice, warm, cozy cabin where I didn't have to drive anywhere, that's when I've loved it, is when there's loads of snow outside and I don't have to drive anywhere. I can just snuggle up and be warm. That's perfect. But I haven't had that happen too often in my life. It's usually me shoveling snow. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the astrology today, because doesn't that look intense? Now, I do have more happening in there than a lot of other people do. I have the centaurs, the major centaurs and major asteroids in there. So, and that being said, most of this intense energy, these squares and this grand trine that we have, those are with the major planet, which means the energy works really well together, and it's all in, let's see, within 1 degree of each other. in air signs. So we have Pluto and Uranus and Venus. Yes, okay. Had to look at that for a second time. All in a grand trine right now, air grand trine. So that means we will be thinking a lot. This might be a really good time for us to come up with new ideas. It might be a good time for us to just meditate and see what happens up in here, right? And don't get too caught up in it, because the planet of sudden change is in there, Uranus. So it might be that we come up with a great idea, or what we think is a great idea, and it shifts to something else. And if we get really caught up in what the idea should be, we may not be able to shift with it like we should. So, and it's also with Venus being in there, it's also the planets, the things that we love. Sorry. Venus. I should take a breath because I can't talk right now. Venus represents the things that we love. And, things that we love being around. Like, I am currently right beside my dog, sitting on my bed with my sheepskin on the top of my bed, and it just feels all warm and cozy. And I've got my wonderful cards with me, all the Kim Kranz cards. So we're going to take a look at those a little later. But with Pluto, Venus, and Uranus in the mix right now, and really they're all at 0 or 1 degree of the earth sign. So that's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So if you have anything at 0 or 1 degree of the air signs, you will be more affected. And that's a really powerful placement too. It affects us the most probably when it's at 0 or 1 degree. Just the energy seems really big for us. So the rest of what's happening in here is that there are a couple of really big squares in opposition. So right now, sorry, I gotta scratch my nose. Neptune. I knew Neptune was involved in there somehow. Neptune is in opposition to Venus. So Neptune, since it represents the things behind the veil, we might get a little more in our intuition right now. So it's a great time to really tap into our intuition and to do meditation. The other thing is that they will have to, it's in opposition. So the energies will eventually work together, but there might be some tumultuous things as they settle down, right? So that's talking again. Saturn is right there as well. It's at 26 degrees of 26 degrees of Pisces. Neptune is at 0 degrees of Aries. So it's really intense energy right now. If you are feeling like you absolutely need a love in your life, that could be part of this energy. If you are feeling like you're in a relationship that is completely loveless, that could be attributed to this energy as well. I had forgotten to tell a friend of mine that I need to do that. I also need to say hi to some folks because I haven't yet. On Rumble, we have Jill and Roy and Pat and Richard and Ruth. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. And then on YouTube, we have Aleda. I think I said that right. I know I said it wrong last time, and I apologize. And Robert and Pooja. So yay. So glad everybody's here. I think that was about all. Because the other two, I mean, the moon and Jupiter are right in line, and they are in opposition to the midheaven of the current chart. So now, if you would run your personal chart, I would say that would make more of a difference. But just those two being in line in Cancer is kind of a big deal, because the moon represents our emotions and Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So there might be a big expansion of our emotions right now. To go with the flow of life right now. Anything that is, oh. Huh. Okay, so there's one more thing that's big that's happening. There is a kite or a finger of God formation involving Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. I kind of thought I saw that before, but I didn't. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, and Venus. So some of the major astrologers right now might be saying that I haven't listened to anybody, so I don't really know what they're saying, but they might be saying that big things are going to happen right now, like making some big predictions, because and so just really ride the wave, do whatever meditations you can do. And I'm going to sing quite a bit tonight because I feel like people will need it today. I got a little bit emotional this morning, but I know there's a lot of grieving that I need to do in my world. I've been told that a lot lately from a lot of different people, and I can't seem to get myself to cry lately. So when I cry for more than 3 seconds at a time, seriously, this wave of energy comes over me and I cry, and it feels like it's gone right away. So I'm not complaining, but I also don't know if I'm releasing everything that I should be. So watch a nice sad movie today if you want to. Listen to some music that makes you emotional. By the way, if nobody has understood this yet, a lot of the music that I pick is geared to make you emotional. So when I'm singing war songs, or I'm singing songs about the husband left and went to war, usually, and then maybe came back, maybe didn't, those are to evoke emotion. So it helps to actually get that emotion started, and then the floodwaters can come, right? So I'm going to invite you right now to sit back and relax, and I'm going to sing for you. So just allow yourself to wiggle down. Sorry. Wiggle down, get yourself grounded, and allow yourself to just move with music and let it take you wherever you go. Shul, shul, shul harun, shul go sakir, shul go kyun, shul go jora saga solidion. Iskuchi tumuwani inslan. I wish I was on yonder hill. 'Tis there I'd sit and cry my fill till every tear would turn a mule. Iskuchi tumuwani insan. Shul, shul, shul harun, shul gosakir, shul gokyon, shul go tora sagas olion. Iskuchi tumuwa. I'll sell my reel. I'll sell my only spinning wheel to buy my love a sword of steel. Iskuchi tumuwani inslan. Shul, shul, shul harun, shul gosakir, shul kokyon, shul go torasagas olivion. Iskuchi tumuwani inslan. I'll tie my petty round the wig, my bread, until my parents would wish me dead. Iskuchi tumuwani inslan. Shul, shul, shul harun, shul gosakir, shul kokyon, shul go torasagas olivion. Iskuchi tumuwani inslan. Okay. Will is on and he says, oh my God, pay it forward. That movie does. It makes you cry. Yeah, me too. Another good one from me is, of course, P.S. I Love You. But also, oh, come on. I'm gonna get August Rush. Oh my Lord. In August Rush, if you haven't seen it before, please find it because it's really, really good. And Robin Williams plays a bad guy. He's not really evil, but mean. So, and controlling. So it's a really interesting movie. I love Robin Williams, and I will forever love Robin Williams. And that performance was very interesting for me. So we're gonna pull some cards for some people. I have my archetype cards, my alchemy cards, my regular tarot cards from the Wild Unknown, and the animal deck. And I think Yep, it's the animal deck tonight. So if you want one from another deck, let me know. But sometimes I pull from a couple different decks, but tonight it feels like it's from the animal deck. So Carol Ann is here. Yay. Hi, Carol Ann. Oh, gosh. So we're going to do some readings for people. I'm hoping we have time for everybody, but we're going to do some readings for people. I have nothing to write on in here. I just realized that. People in the audience that aren't yet on this show. So if you hear me describing you, just take it as you, and if it resonates, that is great, and I'm so happy that I can feel into your energy. Thank you all for sharing your energy, by the way, and sharing your gifts and donations, because that is super, super, super cool. Richard says there's a lot of energy around me. Yes, 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 I believe that. And it feels like tonight, there are a lot of little people that live around my area. And if you don't know about the little people, I believe that they're from the fairy world. Native American tradition they're definitely legends from the natives around here. And I can feel them quite strongly sometimes, and we have some extra energy. Yeah, got it. I have been paying attention to the comments tab. Thank you, Tiffany. Yay. So anyway, back to the little people. You might see faces every once in a while pop up. And I love it when that happens, because I love being surrounded by them. The natives around here thought they were dangerous, but it's kind of like the Irish and the fairies. There are a lot of Irish people that are really afraid of fairies, which I find kind of sad. Thank you, Tiffany. I find it sad because I feel like we were not afraid of fairies before Christianity came along and villainized them, along with all our gods and goddesses. For all night long. Anyway, let's see who is first here. I know. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to start with the people on Rumble and go back and forth, because I don't know exactly how to know who was here first. So I will start with Jill and Roy. So Jill, your card for tonight is the golden egg. I love this card. That is in the spirit section of the book, of the whole deck. Messages, or message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of a modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. if you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection and contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. I feel like so keep this image in your mind while you're meditating. That will help. You might see it crack open and see the message there. I don't know if you can see the sacred geometry in there too. Yeah. So remember to get your being, your energy, your self, the whole body, just as relaxed as you can. And this energy tonight will help you crack that egg open and get that message. So I encourage you to do that, Jill. And Roy, your message tonight comes from Octopus. I love that too. Might take me a minute or more to find this one though. Octopus. Come on. I'm not as familiar with these ones, so I love them though. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. This octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that they believe that's what's meant to be close. I don't know if I don't love the way that's worded. So, if you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Okay, begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm, and it may be a very old habit to change. When in balance, you should feel interested, engaged, and intelligent. But when out of balance, you can feel that someone is needy or clingy or lacks courage. To bring into balance, keep your space to yourself, and maybe use some talk therapy. I have felt that energy before where people are just all over me. Like as soon as I get one leg of the octopus plucked off, then another one reaches around to attach, right? And you feel like you're constantly being drained because whoever it is that you're in their energy, it feels like you just can't get them off, right? Even my dog was doing that this weekend. I want you to know, to my son. Andrew said that he finally had to push him away. Sorry, I just dropped a card. Let me grab it. And sometimes Jax can be a little bit overwhelming even. He's not a big dog, but he is very busy. And sometimes really in your face if he's feeling insecure. So I'm pretty sure that Robert was on next. So let's go with that and get Robert a card. Robert, you got dolphin. Some water cards here. I love that energy. Come on. Where is it? Goodness. Okay. Innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. The gifts of dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact that they make in the world. I feel like this is very fitting for you, Robert. Those creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming into contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day, and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on its way. Yay! When in balance, an active healer, a strong spiritual presence, and when out of balance, underestimates their own power. To bring into balance, hang out with like-minded people, just like dolphins do. So I'll let you think about that, and I'll leave you with that. Goodness. Oh, the talking. I'm probably always saying that. Pat, how are you? Goodness. My eyes itch, my nose itches. Must be some allergies coming into play, do you think? Pat. It's to see, to experience, and I'm sure that I've made comments about crows, ravens. Same family, though. Flying around. So crow. Lovely, lovely crow. If you're wondering what takes me so long, this book is teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. And why I can't read it. I maybe should order the bigger one, but I like this one. It came in its own little tin. The crow, spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. By the way, my personal belief and belief of a lot of other people is that when crows are here, the magic is coming. So think about that too. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. Okay. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyous friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, your psychic abilities are strong and clear, and when out of balance, if you might feel ungrounded and hypersensitive, to bring yourself into balance, daily meditation is in order. So I will leave you that. I love that. Richard. One more on Rubble, and then we'll switch over again to... You're welcome, Robert. We'll switch over again to YouTube. Richard, yours is the elk. Do you get to see elk in the wild out there? I don't know. Well, you're south of me. You might even be close to straight south of me. I'm not sure. Blah, blah, blah. Someday I'm gonna be able to talk. Maybe I should be singing. That's why I can't talk. Oh my goodness. Come here, elk. There it is. Okay. I guess I haven't been saying some of those were water signs. Crow was air, of course, and elk is earth. The egg, the golden egg, spirit. So stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. The elk, the great elk, represents earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold these values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they are damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. I would agree. When in balance, the elk is supportive, kind, and consistent. When out of balance, a bit pretentious and high and mighty. In order to bring it into balance, eat and drink more consistently. Food is very, very grounding. And when you intake water as a substance, that is very grounding as well. So, yeah. Elk energy feels very, very good to me. Love it. Hello, Robin. I'm not used to recognizing anymore on recognizing people's handles on YouTube anymore. So Pooja, hello, hello. Nice. Pooja, you have shark energy. What you going to get today, girl? Seems like you might be going after something. And if you missed what I said before, it's a very good time to go after what you want and be flexible. Got to be flexible because Uranus is in the mix there. Things might change up. So don't be set in the way you want it, but do be going after what you want. Okay, shark, directness, exposure, revealing, true nature, and desire. The shark is the only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, shark is intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky, destructive. And to bring into balance, make sure you're honest and all the way honest. Sometimes we're not even honest with ourselves about what we want to believe or what we do believe, really. In me. I keep blinking out. So I was healing witch wound. And while I was doing that, something big happened in my life and total rearrangement of my business. And that was when I had a brick and mortar business. Well, I kind of still do, but not like that. And we were changing people who were in my office, and I had to be very direct. And I was dating someone at the time who said, made the comment that to my friend who's high priest, He said, "Isn't she magical?" And I started literally backing up and saying, "I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch." And then I caught myself in that act going, "Oh, well, I think we have a lot more healing to do." Right? So, and my friend, who has always been my friend, Todd Kintz, he did say, yes, she's got a lot of magic. She's very good with magic. And yeah, but he has also helped me heal a lot of those wounds. So anyway, use this shark energy, Pooja. I encourage you to use that energy right now. Okay. Pat says, always had an affinity with crows and ravens. Thank you, Marcia. You are so welcome. I love it when things come together like that. Okay. Thank you for all your contributions. Yes, if you haven't liked the channel and subscribed to the channel, YouTube as well, you need to be subscribed to the channel in order to comment. So please do hit the subscribe button. If you liked the show and my stuttering all night long, please share it. If nothing else, you'll hear me laugh a lot. So please laugh with me. Don't get annoyed. And feel free to send us some money too if you are on. Oh, you can send it through Venmo. I think she put up my Venmo, and I've forgotten that. In YouTube, we're waiting for a little bit so that we can get that through YouTube again, but we can still do it on Rumble, I believe. So I feel somebody in the audience. That's what I was going to do. I'm going to pick for somebody in the audience. This is a woman. When is there not a huge decision in our lives, right? But you are very bothered by this decision in your life, and you feel like you're going to hurt people either way, whatever you decide. So I encourage you to, at this time, relax and allow the allow things to really calm down around you. You know, sit in a circle, or not even a circle, sit in a room, light a candle. Maybe you even want to carve on that candle before you light it. I usually do, or I call it carve like on the top of it, an intention when I light the candle. It's just something fun for me to do, and it helps put some energy into what I'm doing. You might want to have some water sitting there. You might want to have your favorite scent going on, whether it's burning incense or using essential oils. But make yourself a little ritual and get into the space of quietness and meditation, and allow yourself to get into the energy that is happening right now, because it's such a good time to hear things from the guides, the ancestors. I did see something that I do want to talk about today. The ancestors, yes. Sometimes there are ancestors that come to suck out your energy, just like other humans do, right? Be careful of that. So when you're tapping into the ancestors, make sure it's ancestors who have moved on and don't need to use your energy. I'm looking for come on, where is it? Here we go. This is for, yes, the person in the audience. Oh, yeah, I kind of stopped in the middle of that, didn't I? So make sure, yes, that it's somebody who's passed on, gone to whatever space they went to. I feel like whatever you believe, you end up in. So that these ancestors are not sucking the life force energy out of you. So, whoever this person is, I don't get a name, but I do get cosmic egg. This is the last card in the cards. It means completion, harmony, and the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the Journey of the Animal Spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we never get there, or that if we travel alone, disconnected from others. When our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So I encourage you to allow that energy to really envelop you, whoever you are. And if this resonates with somebody here on the chat, feel free to use this energy, but remember the energy of this card. Thank you. Thank you for listening as well. Ruth. I got to look at the comments. You are welcome, Pooja. Thank you for being here. Ruth, let's see what we got for you. Oh, goodness. I'm dropping things. So I'm contemplating here and asking the guides, because you got shark energy, and I've already talked about shark energy, but Ruth, I really feel like that is for you tonight. And of course, more than one person can get that energy, right? So do really go for what you need at this time. And again, just be flexible of how you get there. Be strong. And don't be afraid to stand your ground. Sometimes I feel like you, I mean, I know you. You're a very kind person. You're a very nice person. And sometimes when we are kind and nice, we get ourselves in trouble because we haven't stood our ground, right? So be willing to stand your ground right now in this energy, especially. So thank you, Ruth. Glad you're here. Will, hello, buddy. I'm going to get something. Oh my gosh, what a good card for you. Phoenix. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That is in spirit as well. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. So I know Will pretty well. Will and I work together on a fairly regular basis. And this Phoenix energy is you rising from the thoughts and beliefs that you've had before into your new self. And this cosmic energy right now this energy of the astrology right now for you is something that we work with to rise above, to be reborn, and to be in a much easier existence, I will say. So I'm going to read it for you now. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, or tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall off into the ashes, and the lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Oh, that feels so good. And I know that you are reading a very good book right now. I won't tell everybody your personal information, but we have new tools, right? Absolutely fabulous. Okay. Robin, I'm going to come back to you because I know some of these other people were here. Oh, wait, maybe I don't need to. Oh, getting over my fear of heights. That's awesome. Good thing to use Phoenix for, too. Excellent. Getting over the fear of what the darkness and the unknown. That's what's coming with Phoenix for you. So enjoy. Oh, so Robin, hi. I'm just going to shuffle these a bit because I haven't been. We'll see what comes up for you, my dear. So weird. Oh, what's that? Goodness. I don't know how these slip out of my hands all the time. Oof. Oh, I should show you the card. You got Scorpion. There's some stand your ground energy. Woo! Robin, Scorpion is air energy, I believe. Oh, no. Just waiting for myself to come back on. Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The Scorpion, is passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to clean out your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but firm self. When in balance, Scorpion is wild and free and fierce. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, and unresolved. To bring it into balance, use honesty and forgiveness. Oh, I love that card for you, Robin. It seems like there's some really good energy in that for you. So again, use the energy that we've got going on from the astrology, and expect sudden change. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so I didn't sing as much as I thought I would, even though sometimes I had to sing to get through what I was trying to say. I forget his name, but there's a famous, somebody famous who did music and acting. He was in Smoking the Bandit. I can't remember his name right now, but I feel like him sometimes when I'm trying to talk. Robin says, spot on. I'm also an air sign. I love and appreciate you. You bet. Into any time. Super good. And Will says, beautiful. Thank you. So I'm going to sing for a little bit. Shenemor kiu anomon shewi kamor shenemor ku hivhom Eukemor Shinakor Amayakamor Himum Shineukeri Amor Haeneyu Madhurul Hamankor Hidiu Sherelu Kinhor Enyalu Hiu Kediu and Pure Shinhal Mon Hevi Komo. Oh, thank you. Cletus Snowman Snow, played by singer and actor Jerry Reed, Smoking the Bandit. Yes, that is absolutely who I was talking about, Jerry Reed. Absolutely loved his music. And I listened to it a lot when I was growing up because my parents loved it too. So I'm out of time, but I want to, if you're around Montana, come to Helena next weekend. We have an amazing show going on, an amazing expo. It is at the Civic Center in Helena and from 10 to, I believe, 5. Look for it on Facebook. Everything is green. Mind, Body, and Spirit Festival, or I don't remember what order those are in. But you'll be able to find it by Googling that, I'm sure. HolisticsUSA.com is the website. You can find us all on there. And thank you so much for being with me. And, oh, Kim Smith, hi. All shows are back, Kim. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And yes, please join us. We're happy to be back on YouTube. Yes. I'm sorry you came in at the last minute, my dear, but we'll catch you next time. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Join us next week and invite your friends. Have a good week. Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.